Alrighty, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Carl. How are you doing? Good to see you. Hey, Favorite Cow. How are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome, welcome, everybody. How's everyone's day doing so far? I hope everybody is having a wonderful Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday. I hope everyone is having a fantastic Tuesday. Really, really am. Let's see. Gotta power these up. Power on. Alrighty, we're ready spaghetti on that front. Let's get some music playing. Excuse me. But, how's everyone doing today? I hope everyone's having a fantastic day. Yeah. What are you two up to? That is true, Favorite Cow. Happy Wednesday. So, schedule for today is we're going to be working on the 7 Dwarves from Spira Mirabilis. Beautiful model. Last week, we took a temporary cast of this candle and copied it to on top of his head, and we got rid of the flames. That way, it's like an extinguished candle. Glad you're better. I'm sorry. That's no fun, Karu. If you need to talk about it, let me know. Because I'm not quite sure what's going on. I hope everyone's okay. But I'm glad to hear you're better. But stickers are here. Look at that. We've got holographic stickers and regular stickers, which is awesome. In fact, let's actually pop these out of their shrink wrap. Let's see how they look. So these just showed up today. There was actually a mistake with my order, so I have twice as many foil stickers as I do regular stickers. So lucky us. So well, knowing you, I assume you weren't meaning any harm or actually doing any of it, so I apologize. No, I'm sorry that happened to you. Hope everyone's okay. That's unfortunate. And if you were doing anything bad, but I'd be doubtful of that, knowing you for so long. Look at those foils. I know, right? Let's pop these open. Well, hopefully you'll be able to work it out with everybody. Hopefully it's just a misunderstanding. Really? Interesting. And that's our regular sticker. Hey, Spud, how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Well, I mean, give it some time. Well, I'm not sure what's going on. That's for sure. Give it some time. See if perhaps you can smooth things over. Not this second. Thank you, Karu. I wish you luck with that. And if you were doing anything, like if they ever tell you like what exactly was going on, learn from it if it was a legitimate mistake. But like I said, I have no idea what exactly is going on, so I hope everything gets resolved. So the stickers are not available for sale right this second. They will be soon since they just showed up. I'm looking to set up some giveaways here soon, so there'll be a chance to snag some stickers as well. Looking into what is going on with channel points. Channel points are throwing a small wrench in that apparently you cannot exchange channel points for items of value. And I don't know what an item of value is, legally speaking. Like, is an item of value a car? Or does a sticker count as an item of value? Weird. Been 3 months? Strange. Well, things have a way of working themselves out. That's if we can redeem them. That's what I was thinking, so that's what I'm trying to figure out. Is how can we redeem channel points for things that aren't an item of value that allow you to be able to get these stickers through channel points. That's what I want to figure out. Correct. Well, and I'm more wondering from like a legal definition. In fact, let me Google box this really quick. Let's see. Let's see. Legal definition of an item of value. Let's see. Anything of value. Interesting. I'm gonna have to do some more research. I have no idea what that acronym means. But trying to figure out what I can do to give these away because I think that would be awesome, honestly. So we'll see. I mean, I can always, of course, like give these away and we can do like giveaways on stream, but I swear there's gotta be a way to be able to do channel points. So that's the plan. But on my website, they'll be available for sale here soon as well. The difficulty is the shipping, because I should be able to just stick this in an envelope. So I'm also trying to make sure that the shipping isn't ridiculous on these because they should be like a stamp if you're in the US. So we'll see what happens. But this is what we're going to be painting up today. So, first things first, before we prime this, we're going to need our drill. Beautiful. It's still covered in plastic dust from last week. But that was awesome what we did on Thursdays. Thursdays are going to be fun. Well, Thursdays were always fun. We did Kingdom Death Monster on Thursdays. Oh. Come on, there we go. Hold on one sec. The plastic's clogging the chuck. There, that should work. I have no idea even what that show is. Okay. What size pins do we have? Let's see. But the goal here... Let's see, we need pins of a particular diameter. Got one. Need a second. That's a second. Perfect. This is the nice thing. Keep your pins. Well, one, you don't want just little pieces of metal floating around. So keep your pins somewhere safe. This is the right diameter. Yep. Alright, then we're going to come in here. Or quickly just drill right there. And right there. Alright. Just pull that resin off. I don't know if TV even has... I don't think TV has to be educational nowadays. I think there's just some value in it. I watch a lot of really dumb shows. They have zero educational value. I don't think Rick and Morty is trying to teach anyone anything. Perfect. Alright, goody. I'm intrigued why so much resin chipped off. Huh, that's strange. Maybe my drill bit isn't center. No, it is. Strange. Alright. There's that. Let's put that away. There we go. Okay. And then stick that in the base. Look at that. Oh man, if it's between the two, if it's between the Vulcan Mind Meld or the Jedi Mind Trick, the question is, what is the objective of the operation? The Jedi Mind Trick is to convince your target of something. Is the Vulcan Mind Meld's job to convince your target of something? Because what I would say is that if the concept of the process is persuasion, then the Vulcan Mind Meld, I think, is a genuine solution. Whereas the Jedi mind trick is more of a ruse. So, think of it this way. With the Vulcan mind meld, the person you are mind melding with experiences your experiences, if I recall correctly. Correct me if that's not the case. And honestly, walking in someone's shoes is a hell of a lot more convincing, I think legitimately, than the mind trick, where... That's amazing. But, like, the mind trick, though, if you think about it, it even says it in its name. It's just a trick. Whether or not the person genuinely believes the thing that you've tricked them into believing, do you want to be tricked into a choice or thoroughly convinced? Because a trick doesn't necessarily mean that it has the actual logical backing to withstand scrutiny. Like, if those stormtroopers got asked, why were those not the droids you're looking for? Were they convinced, or did you just kind of push their vision aside? Whereas the mind meld, like, if I got mind melded with another person, I'd fully expect to be having to suddenly come to terms with their traumas immediately. Like, whatever their opinion on the world is, I could feel their pain holistically and completely. So I think the mind meld, the Vulcan mind meld, is probably best at holistically convincing a person because they can truly experience what you've experienced, versus the mind trick, which is more of like an inconvenience tactic. It's like, you need to do the dishes. Well, I don't want to. You don't need to give someone your entire childhood trauma to convince them to do the dishes. The mind trick is gonna work just fine. Right? Right? That's what I think the difference is. Mind trick is for like getting your kids to do the dishes. Mind meld is for like getting them to understand why they need to stop doing something. I'm gonna go get some clean water really quick. Does that make sense? I think that makes sense. I can feel that. If you are worried you're being fed thoughts, that does kind of lead to the idea that can you really trust your own thoughts? And frankly, that's the only thing that you should be able to trust out of everything. Your own, well, not like follow blindly your own internal monologue, don't get me wrong there. But the idea is that my thoughts are truly my thoughts. Like, that's the one thing you should be able to say for certain. And if you can't, get help. But a telepath would absolutely raise that in that question immediately. Zero hesitation. It would just be like, okay, but are we actually agreeing on this, or are you making me agree on this? I would be hella skeptical of anyone who had telepathic powers. It's ripe for abuse. And I'm just not about that vibe. Okay. Yeah, we got enough water. Alright, so we got two things we gotta do today. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, so... Perfect. Alright, let's grab our... Hey. Well, more specifically, our grinder. There's two aspects we need to cover today. Hey, Dark Angel, how are you doing? Welcome, welcome. Good to see ya. How are you doing today? You're back home, right? Everything good? Nobody had to be flayed or slaughtered? Alright, so we're shaking up our black primer and our white primer. So there are so many nooks and crannies on this model that while I don't normally like to do it this way, we're going to just out of sanity's sake. Because if I legitimately tried to paint in every nook and cranny, I'm going to make my life miserable. So we're going to give myself a little bit of a flexibility, as well as help work on a little bit more contrast and see how it feels. Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that no one had to be flayed. I'm good. We're shaking up paint. Paint. So how's everyone doing today? I hope everyone's doing good. I'm having a good Tuesday. Like, I'm just having a good Tuesday. It's just a good Tuesday. Okay. Here we are. Hell yeah, Spud. You got photos? You painted yesterday, Dark Angel? That's fantastic. Let's see, given that I have to screen. That's a lot. Yeah, I mean, I know how that goes. I think multiple thoughts all at once. Absolutely, that's not a problem, Spud. Take photos when you're ready. I'm excited regardless. Okay. Yes. Alright, I need the lid before I forget. Oh, this music is fire. Okay, this should be fun! Ooh, spectacular, Spud. I hope they enjoy. Alrighty. Let's wash this out. Oh, excellent. I was like trying to figure out what you meant, Dark Angel. I assume you mean that it was put into the Discord gallery. By galleried? Is that what you mean? So I'm like, what does gathering something mean? I understand, I think. Okay, perfect. I like that as a verb, though. That's fun. That's amazing. Warhammer's fun. I enjoy what I've learned about it. I just know that if I get hooked on it, I'll get hooked on it. Like, I know how much I've spent on Kingdom Death Monster, and I just can't do that twice. Like, I picked my poison. Alrighty. It still looks like there's some areas that didn't get any primer coverage, so we're gonna want to go back through and give those a little bit more of a touch up, but that's alright. Yeah, like, oh, I love Kingdom Death Monster. Gonna help this dry. Alrighty. White primer time. Alright, so this is going to be the tricky one, because we need just a light dusting. But we also need the majority of the model covered. So we'll do that in a second. Okay. One second, I found a bunch of... Alright, cool. That almost clogged the brush. Alright. White primer time! Alright, perfect. Oh, yep, that'll happen. little bit of the side right there. A little bit of the side right there. Oh, I'm out already. Yeah, absolutely. That's one of the benefits. Alrighty. Well, that's what the 7 dwarves are looking like. Hey, Sacred Demon, how you doing? Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Alright, I'm feeling good about that. Perfect. Alright, let's quickly make sure this is clean. Alright. Perfect. Alright, let's put the airbrush away. Alrighty. Okay. Okay. Perfect. Alright, I think that looks good. Perfect. Let's pull up our oils. Ah. So what color should we put on this model? Let's see. Why am I standing over here? What was I going for? Oh, right, box. Alright, so... yes, we need flesh tones. I think we'll probably start with the flesh tones. I want the cheery, rosy skin tone. So this is the original, this is the art card for the mini. And they've all got that rosy complexion. That looks like that's a metal pot. Red, green, lavender, Yellow, nothing. Red bird, normal owl, brown teddy bear. I'm kind of leaning towards let's paint it like the art card. I always love to do that. Like, I always love painting to the art card. Alright, so let's grab a new piece of paper. So I've been like figuring out what I want to do on TikTok. Like joining TikTok. And I'm like, if I do TikTok, the question is, if I do miniature related TikTok stuff, when do I like take those videos? Like, should I be like, I don't know if I want people on Twitch to see the behind the scenes. I don't even like know what's involved fully with that yet. So like, time lapse could be fun. Ooh, time lapse could be fun. Alrighty, then let's fold these. Perfect, perfect. Perfect. Hi, Moxie. You finally come down to say hi? Huh? Hi, Moxie. What are you doing, silly girl? Do you want to come on up? Do you want to say hi? Yeah? Oh, yeah, you're in a good mood. Did you get your beauty sleep? Is that what's going on? Did you get the grumpy out of your system? 1 second. I gotta throw these pieces of paper out. What did Moxie... Oh. Yeah, Moxie was being grumpy with me earlier. I just wanted to cuddle. I just wanted to cuddle. And no, I lay down to cuddle with you and you just leave. You left me alone. Dog, you left me alone. Yeah. I like walked downstairs after taking a nap and you just straight up are like sleeping on the couch without a blanket. Dog, you had a blanket. She's being sassy to me today. Sassy and rude, even though I feed you. Yeah, Moxie, you're a good girl. You're a good girl. Yeah, you feeling like giving me attention now? Yeah. I love you too. I think she's grumpy because she had a play date yesterday and she's wondering why she doesn't get a play date today. Yeah, Daniel McKenzie brought over Arrow and you got to play with Arrow all night. All night. Well, until they left. You had so much fun. Yes, you did. Yeah, and then he's gone today and you're like, where are my friends? I'm bored. Yeah, I know. I know. Oh, yeah. Oh, the head scritches. Rebel nature tends to bucket art cards. Yo, I feel that. But at the same time, I kind of enjoy them. I see them as a challenge. Like, here's how I look at art cards. You ready? I'm not kidding. I look at this art card, and I go, oh, you think you're better than me, huh? Just because you can draw and shit, you're better than me, huh? Look at you with your cute, adorable ass illustration style and everything. How dare you? I can do a better job. It's spite. That's what keeps me going with art cards is spite. I can do that good of a job in 3 dimensions. That's one whole higher dimension than your art card. I'm sorry, Sacred Demon. That's always hard. And it is. It's really weird. When you lose a pet, you just like, their presence is so noticeable in a vacuum. Like, that's rough. I hope you and your family's doing alright, Sacred. Yeah, I'm feeling gay as hell today. Thank you. And you're welcome. All right, so here's what I was thinking about introducing. So, I need to like Google this and make sure that this isn't like a term that's like bad or some shit. But I love snuggling up in blankets. So if I do TikToks, I think I'm gonna open every TikTok with, "Hey everyone, it's a blanket day for a blanket gay," and just go into the TikTok or whatever. That's what's been mulling around in my head. I don't know if that's catchy enough that people would like it. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, no, like, I've been thinking a lot about my past and experiences with people. Like, I know she meant well. But someone years ago were like, "Emerson, it's okay if you're gay, but if it becomes your only personality trait, I'll kick your ass." And I agree, and she meant well. But it kind of was not the right thing to say at the time, which is, you know, hard to judge when the road to hell is paved with good intentions. So I'm not faulting her for what she said. In fact, I appreciated it at the time because it gave me the contemplation of, yeah, no, being gay doesn't have to be my sole personality trait. That's fine. But it kind of just like pushed me back into the closet a little bit. And so I've just been more recently, like this year, like coming to terms with it, like, "Emerson, it's okay to have being gay as part of your personality. It does not have to be all of the personality." Because let's be real, like, even before then, I'm still obviously gay. Like, not in a work setting or anything like that. Like, when I first, well, alright, that's not true. Once everyone at work knows, then that's not a problem. I don't give a shit. But, like, when I first join a job, I'm just like, "Hey, everyone, it's me, another straight person." Oh boy, am I straight. Because you don't know how people are gonna react. But both are 14 years old. We gave them good lives and good homes, and nothing more can be expected. Absolutely, Sacred Demon. Absolutely. And you will have plenty more furry friends in your life that you will also give wonderful lives and a good home to. But so... that's like, so I'm very glad to work at a job right now that does not care, and so far everyone has been super sweet about it. No one's had a problem with it as far as I'm aware. Like, no one's been rude or mean to me or said anything derogatory towards me, which is just fantastic, because I just don't need that energy in my life. But absolutely, Karu, absolutely. And so, it's been wonderful. Love my new job. Love my new job. And so, that's been awesome. And I've been more, you know, open at work, which has been great. I'm trying to keep it from, like, you know, ricocheting, though, or, like, whiplash, because since this is new, there's gonna be an extent of overdoing it as I find what's comfortable for me and meet a middle ground. Like, you kind of have to go to your, like, I went, like, in the closet, like, I'm scared of being gay. That extreme. Figured my shit out. But now I'm kind of moving towards the other extreme of, like, yes, gay vibes, gay energy all day. Which is not a problem, I love it. But then it's finding where I'm comfortable in that. It's like a peanut butter spread. And you just gotta cover the toast and then figure out whether or not you need more peanut butter or less peanut butter. So that's kind of where I'm at. I'm just kind of experimenting with how this feels, how I feel, because this is how I've always felt. I'm just not hiding it anymore. So that's great. Like, my dad, love him to death. No, he didn't mean anything by it. But like, I would talk with this voice with, oh, who the hell is calling me? Son of a bitch, I forgot. Give me like 2 minutes. I will be right back. That is Monster Clay in the background, Faber Cow. But sorry about that. Well, not sorry for taking the call, but like, thank you all for your patience. That's the right thing to say. I told my sister I would call her, and my brain has been in a million different places, so I am just like all over the place. And so she called me because I forgot to call her. So, which is my bad. Absolutely my mistake. Skin tone. We're gonna start working on our skin colors. So my favorite trick to getting deep rosy skin tones Oh, see, that's not why I want to dial it down. If other people are uncomfortable because of who I am, and I'm not, like, actively subjugating them to... Let's see. It's not a crime to be annoying. It's not. And as long as you're not belittling, degrading, or robbing someone else of their rights, you be as gay as you want. I do not give a shit what other people think in that respect. That is not their decision. If they can't handle the heat, stay out of the gay kitchen. It's about finding the level that is respectable for yourself. I don't want to be at an 11, but I also don't want to be at a -3. So, that's how I... Oh, it absolutely can make things more difficult, which is, you know, that's why I have a straight voice. Like, there's a reason that my day-to-day operating voice is not as light and fun and friendly. Because it absolutely makes things worse. But I'm not changing the level of gay that I am, I'm just changing the level of gay that other people think I am. Like... But it's exactly like what I just described, is right now you've got to feel it out and figure out what's good for you. And that's the important thing. So right now, it's probably a little bit way more than it will be in months, weeks, months, days, years. But it's necessary for my growth as an individual to explore this in a healthy and constructive capacity. Because the goal here is to find the balance that feels good for me and not, you know, get shoved back into the closet. So, that's the way I think about it, personally. Is I just... Dark Angel, I'd love to talk with you more about that off stream if you want to hit me up, because I'm very intrigued. Because, honestly, like, I wouldn't say anyone's normal, but I have not seen you in any way, shape, or form as making anyone's life harder. You are a treat. Apparently, I'm not parent-friendly. Oh, so more... The way that reads to me is that everyone else is just a stiff. Not parent-friendly. Oh my god. I mean, I understand that like interacting with other parents can be important. And that is unfortunate. I hadn't really considered that. Correct. And that's an important aspect. Like, yeah, if it makes Dork's life harder. I had not considered that, of having to play nice with other parents for your kid's sake. I mean, I guess that's just the concept of in-laws, though, isn't it? I can understand, then. You don't want to make... Yeah. I don't think that's, like, changing your personality, though. I think it's more finding a... It's good showmanship, is the way I look at it. Because, yeah, other parents are going to be weird. Oh my god. Honestly, that's probably the worst part about having children, is other people with children. Oh, you're going to tell me how to parent my child? Oh, yeah, because your child's an absolute angel. Yeah, no, I think the reality of it is that I think is you're a very progressive person, and most kids nowadays are very progressive individuals. Gen Z and Gen Alpha, absolute applause for them. Like just 110% applause all day of the week. For Gen Z and Gen Alpha for being hella progressive. But they're the majority of adults are not. A lot of them are, but really, you got about a 50-50 chance. So that's the luck of the draw, unfortunately. And we're really good with our friends of building other circles and friends and people, so we don't really experience them. It's kind of a rare thing to find. Like, it really is a rare thing to find. But you build it with your friend circle, so then you end up finding like people who are like-minded and all that kind of stuff, and if you agree with them, they probably agree with their friends, and they probably agree with their friends, and then you don't really have conflict. But when your kid makes friends, they got no consideration of who their parents are. At all. Zero. Never once when I've made friends as a child or an adult have I gone, yeah, but are your parents cool? Like, am I gonna... are they gonna be, like, weird with me? No, that's never been a conversation as a child. I'm like, you're cool, we both play Yu-Gi-Oh!, I'm coming over. And then they go, okay, but, like, my dad can be kind of, like, rude, so, like, if he yells at you, just do what he asks. And it's like, okay, that's weird, but fine. Well, I don't think circles are that vast. I've got 4 other people in my life, and that's more or less it. Like, in terms of friends. So, still a few people, but the people they interact with are typically personable to them. So, like, if I was at one of their parties, and they invited a broad circle, pretty kosher with all of them. So that's kind of the way I'm thinking it. Yeah, 3. So it's only 1 off from mine. So, like... And they'll be my friends for the rest of the time, and that's that. I don't really make new friends too often. It's rare. I made a new friend recently. But that's the first one in like 4 years. Yeah, like old job, not friends with anyone from that job. Current job, making friends actually. Current job, absolutely making friends. I think definitely gonna have some friends for life from my current job. Which is awesome because that's pretty damn rare. But yeah. No, and I'd not considered it because my personal opinion is just be yourself and the people who want to be around you will be around you. Otherwise, everyone else can leave. Now, not in a professional setting. In a professional setting, I still try to be myself, but I try to put a little bit of a lid on it. Like, I can't shout daddy in the middle of a meeting, or that doesn't stop me. But you're not gonna hear me, like, making anime references. No, none of this is holding up. What don't I do? No, I'm a pretty shitty employee from that perspective. I have just no filter regardless. I get spoken to by my boss at least once. Throughout a job. Yeah. And that makes sense. Like, I do not interact with children at all. And to that, I am so thankful. Not, like, only because children are terrifying, because they will just straight up be brutally honest with you for no reason out of nowhere. Like, when I was in elementary school, I straight up looked at the librarian one day, who now, in hindsight, was having a really bad day. And I just looked at her and I went, bad hair day? Oh my god, she was furious. I didn't know I was doing anything wrong. Her hair was a mess. Oh yeah, but see, I'm just not ready for that kind of introspection. Like, I need to go slowly and with my therapist. If I walked into a room of children and they all targeted me, I think I would die, because they'd be like calling out my like daddy issues and like parent issues and like self-esteem issues and like work ethic issues. I'd be like, I just stood here. How are you calling this out? Like, it's just raw, chaotic energy. Like, if I ever have kids, it's gonna be great. Because they're just gonna do shit like that. They'll be like, Daddy, you look really ugly today. And I'm gonna be like, excuse me? It's like... Good. I bet that feels good. And honestly, Dark Angel, from the way that you've described your parenting, I would agree with them. I think you've got the right vibe for how you're parenting. Because of my interactions with Dork, like, on stream and stuff, Dork's a good kid. Alright, so we're just getting the magenta put down as the base coat right now. We'll come in and we'll do the rest of it, but we're just gotta get this magenta on all of the skin tone. Because the magenta is how we're going to, get that richness of the rest of the skin. 1 second. Oh, absolutely. Alrighty. Hell yeah. But, so far so good. We're getting the dark colors blocked in. Now, here's the difference between oils and acrylics, though, is that we're blocking in these colors on the hands and face with the magenta. We have to get all of the skin tone as much as possible done today. Yeah, looking good. That is correct. All right, looking good. Oh, respect is always earned. Nobody gets my respect just because they exist. That is not how the world works. Now, I may give a default degree of respect out of courtesy, but that shit's won or lost at just instant speed. Like, you say the wrong thing and it's gone. You say the right thing and it's immediately back. Because everyone inherently has a minimum courtesy. Exactly. Minimum courtesy. Human decency. I will not treat any person I will not treat any person as lesser than me until you piss me off. In which case, then, bottom of the ladder, nah, I don't give a shit about you. But I still won't treat them as less than, because that's not fair to anybody. But I'll absolutely not give you the time of day. You do not even get a freckle off my wrist. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. No, agreed. Like, even if I don't like someone, I'm not actively rude to them. Unless they're actively rude to me, in which case I just say, get out, leave, gone. Bye-bye. None of that. I don't want what you're serving. Take it back to the kitchen. I don't need that. Alright, looking good so far. Alright, let's do Sleepy next. Sleepy's got a good amount of skin tone, a good amount of skin, because, like, Doc, you can't even see his arms. Bashful. Dopey's got the candle, and so there's a lot. Oh, yeah. But, like, once someone pisses me off and I'm done with them, like, for a long time, I'm just like, nope, you're done, bye, see ya, and they just don't exist anymore. It was bad because I'd do that even if they didn't know what rules they broke, which was not fair to them because it didn't give them an opportunity to fix the behavior, but yeah. Exactly. You put fear in their hearts.
You strike fear into the hearts of mortal men.
Welcome, Lady B. How are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. That's funny. But at the same time, I'm sure you'll be fine. I honestly mean it when I say just be yourself. Because you are... Hi, Lady B. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. Welcome. I hope you're doing well. Oh, man. What have you been up to, Lady B? Yeah, no, I mean, that happens. And you have no reason to see them. Especially from the stories you've told. I know, right, Lady B? But hey, it keeps 12 cents coming in every month. I could probably turn those off. I wonder if I can. I think I can only disable them for subscribers. We'll see. I should see if I turn them off because they literally only make like $1 a month. Thank you, Karu. Alrighty. Whoop. I think so, which is problematic. Yo, Dark Angel, that also reminds me, I'm glad you're here. Oh my god, the detail on this model is so good. You can literally see the thumbnail. Like, oh my god, there's so much detail on this model. I'm in love. What was I going for? Oh, right, Dark Angel. What does that mean? Karu. Collectible what? I know. I just need to start doing Ko-Fi and Patreon, but, Right, Dark Angel, can I please get some of the Twitch channels that you've seen? Or this is a better question for everyone, too. I would like a list of a few streamers who do giveaways or redeemable merch via channel points on their Twitch channel. I need examples so I can try to understand what the space is doing, because I looked at the Twitch terms of service and you can't redeem channel points for items of value. So I'm trying to understand, one, the definition of items of value, so that way, hopefully, it doesn't mean, like, stickers and promotional material. But at the same time, it could, and I'm not sure. So I'm trying to actively figure that out. So I wanted to find some streamers who were doing that and reach out to them and ask them what is their process, and have they figured out a way around it or heard from Twitch in any capacity, because I just really don't want to get a temporary suspension or a ban for mailing you guys stickers. Oh. Are you gonna keep it, or what's your plan? A Ko-fi commission? I didn't know Ko-fi did commissions. That's cool. So I'm trying to figure that out because I want to be able to do giveaways for the stickers, because the stickers showed up. And look how good they look. They're beautiful. Like, I love them. I need to get a business PayPal account if I'm going to really go forward with this, because, like, that's going to make life so much easier. I also got to, like, figure out what the hell my taxes are going to look like, and whether or not I should actually just incorporate. Okay. Looking good. Fair, fair. You do, Lady B. You do. What is... Ink is in, like... What do you mean? No, I agree, and I appreciate it. And you know what? Message me on Discord. Because I just want the opportunity to DM you that you don't get a free sticker. Kidding. Yes. So incorporating as a business, there's a number of business types, and I need to do the research to see how the laws have changed for them, but I'd probably be an S-Corp or an LLC. Very unlikely would I actually incorporate, as in being like Steep Tea Inc. The company name would probably likely just be Steep Tea. I don't know if I'd need to be an LLC. I don't know what possible damages I could potentially have against an individual. You still don't know that I'm not gonna DM you? No. That's the gamble that you have to take. Or I could be absolutely just being sassy for no reason, and I'm gonna do it anyways. You don't know. Oh, Tupperware is absolutely expensive. Correct. I know, right? Like, I feel like it's the proper balance of emotions between Lady B and I. Like, let's be real. Lady B, that's the spiritual connection we have between each other. No, Lady B, I said you have to DM me. There's no way in hell I'm gonna remember to message you after stream. You've got to message me. Because I'm not responsible enough to remember at midnight to send someone a message, nor the day later. Literally, start of stream, my sister called me because for the last 3 days, I've told her I was gonna call her and forgot every day. Like, I messaged her at midnight last night saying, we'll call tomorrow, and then I forgot, and so she called me. So that is the rule. If I tell you to DM me, I'm not following up. And that's unfortunate, Lady B. I'm so sorry that someone was harassing you like that. That's absolutely awful. Hey, Valandar, how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. So straight up, message me on Discord, on Twitch, somewhere. Just send me a message and be like, where's my sticker, damn it? And we'll be good. But if you don't do that, then you solve the problem for me, and you don't get a sticker. That's the principle of equivalent exchange. I've got a brain like a cheese grater. Cheese goes in, and cheese comes out. Listen, if I had to keep up and manage every person who's DM'd me for me to DM them instead, I'd never get anything done because I wouldn't remember what I was stressing out about. Sitting in a room stressing about forgetting to do something with, like, to reply to someone and freaking the hell out. So it's just best if I know that I don't have anything to do. Oh my god, that's right. Next week I might not be streaming, or the week after, because not that this is a complaint, I'm excited for it, but I might have jury duty. And I don't know how long or what that's gonna involve, but good lord. So that's gonna be fun. I've never had jury duty before. If my group doesn't get called, then it's just business as usual, but if my group does get called, then I get to be in a jury. I know, right? Exactly, Dark Angel. That's why I know that I don't have to message people. That's why I have people DM me this stuff, because if they don't want to DM me it, then it's no skin off my back. But if I have to sit down and remember to DM someone, I'm going to never remember to do it. By the way, Steve, you see the whip of the diorama I'm doing based on The Hobbit, specifically the scene with Bilbo and Smaug under Lonely Mountain? Alright, that sounds awesome. I will take a look at that in a moment. I know. So, like, my group might not be called. Yes, you are, Dark Angel. Well, Dark Angel, of course. Does Canada have jury duty? I almost, like, said, like, yeah, you're not in the US, but then I realized, no, wait a minute. Having a jury of your peers is probably just fundamentally a good idea, and it is implored in other countries, too. Like, I have to remind myself that America is not the shining single beacon of justice in the world. Which I said with as many quotes as I could attach. Because Canada also has a jury system. That's right. And that makes sense. I don't know why, but like the American education system just always like makes it sound like every other country is a lawless wasteland as we let corporations run around and do whatever the hell they want. Oops, did I say that out loud on the internet? Yeah, no, it's ridiculous. Good. Well, not good. Wow, that sounds even worse. I don't want you to hurt yourself, but I'm glad that it was funny. Oh, good God. Lady B. That is... You know what? I didn't expect to hear that in my stream today. I don't even know how I should reply to that. Oh my lord. I'm gonna use that whole thing as your second F word because, like, I don't want to get into it. But that is not stream appropriate. Alright, excellent, thank you. You guys keep reminding me to check out the Discord, but I'm like so enthralled with putting the skin tone down. Like, oh my god. I know! And I burned your second F word usage because of it. You're good, Lady B. You're good. You're good. All right, let's take a look. All right, we got... All right, Valandar, I love this. I love this. All right, let me pull up Dark Angels as well. Looking awesome. All right, General Gallery. All right, hell yeah. I know, but... dropping the soap has a number of issues with it. So that's why I'm saying it burns an F word. That's your punishment. All right, let's take a look at... I know you did, and I appreciate the apology. Listen, you're fine. You can use your second F word. All right, well, let's start with the one that was already up. So this is Dark Angel's Scarecrow that she's working on. What is this from Malifaux? This looks like a Reaper figure. Fantastic job. I love it. Beautiful, beautiful work. And then Valandar. All right, I like this idea. I love this idea. I love the fact that you're using one of the mouse. I can't remember the right term for the mouse figures. I can't remember what Reaper calls them. And Treasure Rocky. That's a fantastic idea, and I love it. Mouselings, that's what they're called. Yo, really? Is it on your Gumroad? Because I might want that. Could I pretty please get the STL? But Lady B, you're fine. I don't know if you heard. I have a very high threshold for what actually ensues a ban. You're fine, Lady B. I enjoy the banter we have. Exactly. But I do have a community and a standard and image of what I want people's behavior to be like, mine included, so things that cross that line are no bueno. And that's really it. Honestly, fastest way. Exactly. No, I know you won't. That's why. You all are good people, because there is absolutely a joke. Like, I know it's 2021, and it doesn't feel like we can have jokes. Hasn't felt like we can have jokes since, like, 2014. I'll absolutely be the first to say, though, that good riddance to a lot of the jokes. But we can have jokes as long as everyone's having fun and people aren't getting hurt. Puns are always safe. That's true. Correct, Dark Angel. That's what makes it difficult. Is really for me. The bands go kind of like this. Is the act of what they did unforgivable? Did it do clear and direct harm to another person or me? Versus, let's say, a joke that's right on the line. Pushing the envelope, not quite actively doing harm, because the harm that's being done is subtle. Most people aren't going to see it. Very few people are going to take issue with it. But there is real damage that could be done, generally speaking. Then it gets a little bit different. Push back on that. Say, whoa, that's where the line is. And that's really where intent is as well. If a person understands... I didn't even get a chance to see it, but I'm going to trust Dark Angel's call on that. Since you already auto-modded it, it goes away on my end. So we'll just call the call good. Perfect. And that's what's important. And honestly, the real question is, does the person understand? Which everyone has I believe in people having the opportunity to grow and learn as people. That's why I don't just, okay, Lady B. Yeah, no, absolutely. Like, if the person doesn't care, they're unapologetic, or they know what's happening, then harm was done, and they get a ban. Because they're not going to change. But for anyone who makes a mistake here, that's why we have this open, honest conversation about it, is because if you learn from your mistake, then that's a successful opportunity for growth as a person, and that's what's important. And so that's really, in my mind, why so few people get bans. Is I would much rather take the opportunity to educate someone if the space is right, or define a line, without, just shunning the person. Because shunning the person doesn't actively help people grow. It just makes them feel wronged, which could reinforce the negative behavior. It's like spanking a puppy. Like, spanking a puppy doesn't make it learn what's wrong, it just makes it learn fear. So is it a good boy or a scared boy? No once ever did someone make me mad enough to go nuclear on them, so I like to think that reflects well on me. Absolutely. Exactly. To emulate Carlin, he was able to go from Mr. Conductor to Thomas the Tank Engine to full blue, depending on the environment and what was required. Interesting. Yeah, absolutely. No, and that's absolutely where a very clear line is I will never allow rape jokes or anything of the kind. None of that. Yeah, no, those are never okay. Yeah, no, absolutely. No, never okay. Yeah, no, and it is incredibly common. And rape jokes and rape culture perpetuate the incorrect concept that this is women's fault, and it's not. The problem is men. And that's why that's never acceptable. Misogynistic jokes, rape jokes, none of that stuff are allowed. Welcome, Spirit Wolf. How are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Lady B. Where's Mage Tails? Oh, there's Mage Tails. What am I missing? How are you doing, Spirit Wolf? Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. Hey, Mage Tails, how are you doing? Got a neighbor's puppy? Give me just a second, I'll scroll up. Scrolling on this monitor is a pain. Alright, looking good so far. And, let's see. Speaking of puppies, neighbor. That's so cute. That's so cute. Love puppies. Alrighty. Now we're gonna paint the hand really quick. What's everyone up to, though? Anyone painting along with us today? Which dragon? The little tiny one? Yeah, I saw the thing about the potentially plagiarized art for the magic card, which is interesting, to say the least. That's amazing, Dark Angel. So we're working on the 7 Dwarves by Spira Mirabilis right now. Depending on what dragon you saw, we are probably working on the small dragon. Oh, like it is actually, oh, cool. I had only heard that Wizards was looking to resolve it. So that is, yikes. Yikes. That's not good. I love Magic so much, though. But I saw that Wizards was handling it with the right amount of grace. Yeah, no, that's line for line plagiarism. Well, there's a good chance that Wizards is probably just gonna likely gonna just pull the card, or redo the artwork. Or they'll buy the rights to the fan art. It's hard to say. But knowing Wizards has done a lot of work to be really respectable in terms of the art community and the art scene. Like, Wizards has some real serious rules about plagiarism. And whether or not, like, the designers of Magic the Gathering, you cannot talk to them about your own card ideas. Like, they literally have to turn you down. Like, if you met someone who designs Magic the Gathering, and you said, hey, have you thought of this card? They opt out of the conversation. They absolutely slap the abort button and stop. Because, Wizards takes that stuff super serial. Well, we'll see how Wizards is going to tackle it, but Wizards has been really responsible in my book about, things in the past. And it's hard. You don't really know who's going to plagiarize work. From the statement that I read earlier, they've permanently cut ties with the artist that did the artwork. So they'll never be allowed to make art for Magic the Gathering again. Good. I don't think that's a bad thing. So, sounds like Wizards is handling it responsibly. We'll see how it all plans out. Alrighty. Now let's go hire the fan artist. Honestly, that would be awesome. And Wizards does that, actually. People who draw fan art of Magic the Gathering a lot of the times will get commissioned, will get to do their art for Wizards. Absolutely, Dark Angel. We'll see you shortly. 1 second. That's really cool. Oh, exactly. And pay them for their work. You don't want just exposure. Alright, where is my flesh tone? Oh, here it is. Exactly. Exposure doesn't pay rent. Oh, that's unfortunate. I bet. There's not really... Like, I guess there's Behance and ArtStation. ArtStation's really good for showing off your art. I really like ArtStation. Alrighty, now we gotta grab... I know, right? Like, that's a bit of a resume thing to put Magic the Gathering. Alright, we're gonna grab our short round. And we're gonna start building up our midtones. I have no idea how to post writing on ArtStation. Do you have to get invited to what? What's your question, Mage Tales? Looking good there. Alright, let's move on. Oh, absolutely it is. Oh, 110%. Okay, looking good. Alrighty. I think next I did Sleepy. Let's see, let's come in here and let's get some of this. Alrighty. I feel like this is out of focus. Let's see if we can refocus it. Perfect. There we go. That's much better. Alrighty, Sleepy. It's your turn. What's tomorrow? That is hella ominous. Hella ominous. Valandar. Oh. Fair. Oh, God. I'm gonna be streaming on April 1st twice. Maybe I should just cancel tomorrow and Thursday's stream. I don't do April Fool's Day anymore either. I don't do April Fool's Day either. Because it's just... The world is so crazy right now, I don't really need to sit here and decide whether or not what I'm hearing is real or not. Like, there's already enough, like, misinformation that, like, jokes tomorrow are not gonna be as funny as they would have been, like, a decade ago. Yeah, same. I don't know, Dark Angel was on it. Yeah, Dark Angel, I'm worried people are gonna be dumb tomorrow. Like, I don't want people to come in. Like, my only fear tomorrow is that, like, I think I'm gonna have to do a moderator post, not a moderator post, bot chat that just every couple minutes goes, no April Fool's jokes, please. I don't want you to make me think something's wrong and then tell me April Fool's, because I'll fucking ban you. I've got enough stress in my life. I want tomorrow and Thursday to be chill. So, heed that on... So heed that as a warning to everybody. You will get temporarily suspended if you April Fools me tomorrow. That's not an April Fool's Day joke. I mean it. I don't want to deal with that bullshit. It's just not a fun holiday anymore. I've dealt with enough. I can't tell if this is real or not to not have a day dedicated to it. Like, we can tell good-witted jokes, like, jokes are allowed. But, like, I don't want someone coming in telling me, like, some tragedy has happened and then say, April Fools. Because I have this feeling in the pit of my stomach tomorrow and Thursday is going to be a shit show. No, I know, but let's be real, like 5-6 years ago, that's how like April Fool's Day functioned. Like, it was all people on the internet like doing it for the meme, taking shit too far. It's part of what ruined the holiday. Hey, Snack Punch, how are you doing? Welcome, welcome. Oh, good. Yeah, no, it was like awful. How you doing, Snack Punch? Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Doing good. It's been a nice chill day today, which has been wonderful. I'm trying to put some paint down, but I'm picking up the layer underneath, so that's awful. But that's okay. Perfect. We'll come back to that. Right there. Beautiful. Perfect. Giddy. But I'm doing good, Snack Punch. How are you doing? I think I already asked you that. You said you're good. Excellent. That's what I like to hear. What have you been up to? Yes. So favorite cow, I like to start my Caucasian skin tones, and honestly almost every skin tone with magenta. You can also use a deep red, but I really love the way the magenta ends up looking. And so the magenta, because we are full of blood, so we need some kind of blood color underneath the skin. So I always base with the blood color and then work my way up. So then I'm using now an off pink skin tone. Let's see, that's too thin. I need to get all that oil out. I mean, all that thinner out. Otherwise, it's going to take the paint off. So this is how I go about my oils. Oh yeah, I highly recommend it. Nah, it ends up looking really good, and then we go even one color higher. And once we get that highlight on, it really, everything just comes together and it starts to look really good. If we're not quite feeling that skin tone, we can always pump it up, pump it down, wash it if we need to. There's lots of different ways to go about handling it after we get the original colors in place. So you can see as we start to get that down, the skin starts to feel a lot more pale, more natural color, less, thank you, Dark Angel. Not purple. It doesn't look or feel purple when you look at it. And that's how you know you're doing it right. Alright, let's change up the music. Music. Alrighty. Really important when you're doing oil on oil like this, that when you're doing wet on wet, this is what it's called, that you're not thinning your oils. Because see how this stuff is still kind of wet, whereas these two have dried, whereas all of these are still shiny. The important thing is that we don't introduce thinner, which unfortunately we did on this, which makes this take longer to dry, or it takes longer for it to set up, I should say. So now we're gonna come down here. Oh, I didn't even paint that. All right, let's do that really quick. Before I forget, I need to do that ear and that hand before I forget, because we still have to, we need to give those an opportunity to dry. Yeah, we want to make sure that we're getting good coverage when we got the brush in there. We don't want to just put thick paint down, so it does need to be slightly thinned, but the exact ratio is really particular. It needs to be thinned, but thicker than your normal brush load thickness, or thicker than your normal thin brush load thickness. So that way you get coverage, but you don't lose detail. Beautiful. Okay. So I've washed my brush. We're gonna just make sure we get all of the thinner out. Congratulations, Snack Punch, on your first test print. 2 jobs is hard. Yeah, getting the right amount of paint for what you're trying to do can be challenging. Because what I want to be able to do now is come in here just like this. And just pull the paint around to blend it. Looking good. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, so what I'm taking advantage of right now is the fact that none of the paint on the model is dry. So I'm painting wet on wet, but the viscosity of the oil is really high, so I'm able to come in and introduce a lot of really fine detail and control, but then come in and still blend it, so I can start pulling this color outwards, and then watch. See how it's right there? I can actually just literally blend it into the purple. Like they're literally both still wet. And so then I can come back in, put down some more, pull it around. Like, see that right there? I'm not quite sure what I want to get in there. We got just a little bit in, and then we're just going to push and pull it around until we got that blend that we're after. There. There, just like that. So that's the benefit of oil. Whereas acrylics would be dry already. And then I'm putting wet over dry. And there are different processes for handling that. But I love wet blending and like blending live. So then I can come in here and just blend the sides of the nose a little bit. Get some of that shade to kind of meld with the color. Just right underneath the tip of the nose. Just like that. Oh yeah, Wapple is great. Then we're gonna come right here and we're just gonna dust the tip of the nose. And voila, skin tone. All right, now I'm gonna wash the brush. Yeah. James Wapple streams on Twitch. His username is Wapelius on Twitch, but it's James Wapple. So the username is Wapelius. Thank you, Snack Punch. I appreciate you grabbing that link. I have been in the zone today. I am so on board with this. So you can see the paint's on a bit thick. Come in and just touch it and blend it, and voila. Boom, boom. Alright, now we are gonna put some right here, and right here, and right there, just like that. And then we're gonna blend all of that together. And just like that. They're almost painted up. Wapple is absolutely an oil wizard. Okay. I'm just gonna do that. And I'm glad I don't feel that way. That's been one of my personal, like, saving graces about painting, is that for whatever reason I don't compare myself to others. I only compare myself to my expectations of myself. So thankfully, I look at Wapple and I just try to learn from him. I don't compare myself to him. And I'm so glad that I don't. Yeah, Bob Ross is good. Beautiful. That's unfortunate. Not everyone jives personality-wise, and that's okay. But that's unfortunate. Oh, absolutely. It's a shame. Like, I know how that goes. Like, I have people that I just, like, I see them, and I'm just like, your presence makes me angry. And it's unfortunate, because you're like, there's really no other particular reason other than you just piss me off by existing. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, and it's just like, you look at him and you're just like, I'm sorry, but you just pissed me off to my core. I don't know why. And and like, how do you not make that a personal attack? Just like, they're like, what's wrong? You. I just can't do this. And you're like, how do you say it nicely? Like, you just be like, it's my fault. I just can't stand you. Like, how do you tell someone politely that their existence makes you want to, like, eat spoons? Like, yeah, no, it's just like you could go the technical route and just be like, you trigger my fight response for no reason at all. For both of our sake, I'm gonna leave. And if they're like, what? Why? You just be like, I don't know, blame my reptile brain, and just walk away. But if you do actually know the reason why they bother you, you should be honest with them if they ever inquire about it. Because, you know, people can learn from that. Like, don't be mean. Just be like, your personality is just not what jives with me. It has nothing to do with you. Well, that's not true. It has everything to do with you because it's who you are. But that's okay because I don't have to like you. But it's just like, if someone does something that annoys you, tell them. Because, like, I hate that. When, like, I'm like, hey guys, I finally figured out what my problem was. And everyone goes, oh, we just thought you knew and ignored it. It's been bothering us for weeks. And you're just like, okay. Well, tell me next time. And then 6 months go by. And then it happens again. You're just like, oh, I figured it out. I'm not doing this anymore. And everyone goes, oh, thank God. And it's like, Like, what part of tell me when I annoy you or piss you off does not compute? I'm not gonna leave you as a friend or anyone.
I just want to know what I'm doing wrong.
Yeah, no, like, I hate when that happens. Like, that hasn't happened in years for me, thankfully. I've surrounded myself with friends that they'll stop and they'll pull me aside and they'll go, Emerson? The fuck? And they'll get, like, shit under control. But, like, back in high school, I had friends that are just like, yeah, no, you're really annoying. And I'm like, oh, well, I could have been told! Oh my lord. Oh my god, your personality absolutely jives with my dark soul. The eternal abyss that is encapsulated within my chest absolutely resonates with the energy you're putting out. You terrify me, let's be friends. Ah, I love that murderous rage about you. Just never turn that my way. That's funny. I just know you so well, Dark Angel, that I know how people around you are gonna act. No, I'm kidding. Haru, you're not meh. I think you're wonderful. Oh, no, I absolutely do get a little bit of murder vibe. Just being real. But I don't think you'd actually ever harm anyone. That's the difference. The only part that strikes me as intimidating not comes from your conversations or the... No, Karu, so the way that I see it is, so Karu yourself, in your talking, you don't come across as intimidating. But when you talk about your stories, the way that you frame yourself, that's where that kind of embodiment comes from. Absolutely, Favor Cow. As always, stay steep. Thank you so much for hanging out. I really appreciate it. Have a wonderful rest of your night and get lots of sleep. And that's not a bad thing. And it's not supposed to be, so I hope you don't feel attacked or anything. But honestly, it's the great example is the story that you just told about the machete. Now, I know you're not actually dangerous, but the way you frame your stories. Now, Dark Angel is actually dangerous. I fear her. I'm kidding. Okay, good. I mean, I feel like you already know what I'm telling you. So I can see how people say that you're intimidating. Not from your presence, but just from the stories you tell. And I know that. Dark Angel fears nothing. Hey, Mirabilis, indeed. That's tall. I know, right, Revlis? But let's be real, the music for Genshin Impact is great, so I don't mind. Alright, look at that. We got our first layers. Down. Really? Oh, that's cool. Oh, I assume you unlocked the harp. I haven't unlocked it yet. I need to. I love Genshin so much. It's such a good game. Nice. That's awesome. Oh, that's gonna be great. I can't wait. All right. Skin tone's feeling good. Now here's the weird part. The highlight. Oh my lord. Not surprised. So, yup. And since they weren't following protocols, they're probably who got you sick anyways. Those bastards. Look at that. That looks really good. But, so now that we've got the base and the mid-tone, we actually now want this to set. So we're gonna let it dry. And we'll come back to this next week and we'll do the highlights because we want those highlights to be really region specific. We don't want to blend them too much. We want to kind of dither them out. We don't want to actually blend. That's hilarious. I think it's just an optical illusion. They all in person look the same. So I think it's just the camera, because if I hold it up here, they should all look the same. But you can make out that they're faces, which is good. Yeah, no, they look the same to me. Oh my god, no, not the Rickroll. Okay. Then we'll come in and we'll dust in the highlight. Then we should be ready. And then we'll keep painting up and we'll start working on the clothes. Or no, we should probably do the hair next. Oh man, no, I'm loving this. How's everyone feeling about it? I'm feeling really good. Perfect. Oh, we'll when we get into the actual like blush, we'll change it up for sure. Like we'll absolutely make sure that Sneezy feels more sick. Like he's got that stuffy nose that's all like agitated and everything. And then Happy, we'll give him some solid blush too. The rest of them will keep kind of mild. It'll be really good. I'm excited about it. So then next we got metal. Nothing. And then we got green, red, kind of a gray lavender, and yellow. That's funny, Revlis. So yeah, so no, this is gonna be fun. Oh yeah, no, I'm loving how this looks. Oh, absolutely. I can't stand Rickroll. Oh, this is gonna be so much fun. Oop, missed one little bit. There we are. Need to get the lip. Okay. But we got a solid 3-hour stream in, which is great. We started right on at 7 too, which is important. That's important. So I'm feeling good about that. But it is 10 o'clock, so I gotta start getting ready for the night. So I got work in the morning. Perfect. Oh, jeez. No, thank you. We don't need different versions of the Rickroll song. It was terrible enough as it is. Like, honestly, I'll be real. That song is so bad. I hate that song. That's funny, Revelis. Yeah, I know, like, yeah. Alrighty, everybody. Thank you all so much for a spectacular stream tonight. I really appreciate it. Tonight was fantastic. I'm so happy with how the dwarves are looking. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful mini. Love this. That's funny, Revelis. I think I remember you saying something about that, I think, in a previous stream, if I remember right. But let's see who is on. Of goats? I love goats. Goats are hilarious. They're like dogs. But they eat everything. Alrighty, everybody. Let's see who's odd. Let's raid Drew. That's funny. That's great, Revelis. Alrighty, everybody. Oh, I know, right? Alright, everyone. Thank you all so much for a fantastic stream tonight. I really appreciate it. As always, stay steeped. I really appreciate y'all hanging out and chilling with us today. I really do. Y'all are wonderful. I really, really mean it. So thank you all so much for a wonderful stream. And we'll be streaming tomorrow, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And we're gonna be continuing Alaric. As much as I don't want to. So, indeed, I'm gonna definitely go sleep. All of you have a wonderful rest of your day as well, and sleep wonderfully. Let's raid. Bye. Alrighty, you two.